Coach, earlier in the week, you had a chance to have a one-day practice with the Jets. You played them in a preseason game. Just talk about how important all that is as far as player evaluation, because you got to get to cutdown day coming up this week.
Yeah, everything matters. So when you can get some good reps against other competition, we've talked about that when we practiced against Detroit. That was important for us, and they'll have one more game to go out there and show what they can do, and then you kind of cut it down to what you want your team to be.
Not that looking to anoint anybody, but Elijah Chapman, you had told us in our TV production meeting you wanted to see some of these guys that are running with the 2s and 3s to play with the 1s. He was in there with Dexter Lawrence, drew an offensive holding penalty, and then he obviously made that hustle play. Are those the things that you were kind of talking about? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, for any young player that is earning a role on this team or trying to make a roster spot, you want to see him against the best competition you can. And look, whether it's him or for other rookies, there were some good spots, and then there are spots we can improve on, but you can take a look at the tape and make corrections off of it and see if you can get better the next time you do it.
Devin Singletary, obviously he's had a really nice career to this point. I think we saw in the game in Houston what he brings to the table, right? He's very assertive, finishes his runs very well, and then can be shifty when he needs to be.
Yeah, probably the best run he had was, a 3rd down and 1.5 situation where they blitz a linebacker, wrap another linebacker around into the hole, and he's got to get, 1.5 yards on his own. He's a powerful guy, even though he's short. He's got power to him. He's got some good vision and quickness. So keep on working with him. But again, it's a guy I've been around for some time here. I understand what he is, and he brings a lot to our team.
Continuity with the offensive line. How important is that as you get ready for Minnesota coming up in 2 weeks?
Yeah, again, the thing is we have 4, 5 veteran players that have played a lot of football, played seasons. Some have played together on other teams, GVR and Illuminor, AT's played a bunch, Runyon's played a bunch, and then John Michael was good to get him back out there, and Stinney's played. So, that chemistry with those guys that have been playing, even though they've been playing some different spots at times, that communication has been good, and I think experience and the veteran presence that they all have for our football team, that helps.
Coach, obviously you want your team to play smart, not make mental errors and all those things, but it feels like the 2024 version of the Giants has a little more toughness. Was that intentional, or is it just kind of developed that way?
Yeah, no, that's something we thought we could improve. So we've tried to do that by either players that we add or how we do things practice-wise. We're still work in progress, but I like where we're at.
You got a chance to get Daniel Jones on the field against Houston, and to get him that entire first half with a lot of the regulars. I'm sure you took away a lot of things, learning things. How did he come out of the game and sort of respond to the positives and the negatives?
Yeah, he's consistent. And I think, leading up to the game, people are asking him about his knee and this, and he's really focused and locked in. But look, I've never had an ACL or had to go back and play. In the short amount of time that he's played, I was proud of the way he, acquitted himself. Again, is there certain plays that we'd like to have back? Sure, there is every game. So, but his mindset is good. I like the way he was attacking downfield, and, we'll continue to try to do that.
Coach, we appreciate the time as always. We'll do it again next week.
Thanks, Pop.